Illuminating his path as his trusty familiar, the blue orb, guides him forward. The presence of moss and candles hints at signs of life, but he remains cautious, knowing that danger may lurk in unexpected places. The blue crystals that emerge from the stalactites and stalagmites create an eerie yet mesmerizing atmosphere. His caution proves wise when he encounters his first undead opponent, a heavily armored skeleton. Arin skillfully defends himself and dispatches the skeletal foe, suffering only a minor scratch in the process. In the massive room open to the sun, Arin's thoughts drift to the scroll of time and the malevolent sorcerer King Lemikrul, whose dark reign once terrorized the land with an army of the undead. He reflects on the sorcerer king's unparalleled malevolence and cunning, his thirst for power that sought to conquer all lands, and the cataclysmic events that led to his sealing and eventual rebirth as an undead lich. Arin feels the weight of history upon his shoulders as he realizes the significance of his quest. Arin views the time scroll with a mixture of fascination and trepidation as he embarks on his hunt for the sorcerer King Lemikrul. The artifact's immeasurable power and ability to transcend time intrigue him, as it could potentially offer glimpses into the future that might aid him in his quest. However, he is well aware of the high price that comes with accessing its insights, losing one's sight. Arin ponders the philosophical mysteries surrounding the time scroll, recognizing that its true purpose and origin remain elusive and enigmatic, adding an air of uncertainty to his already perilous mission. With determination burning in his heart and the guidance of his familiar's clairvoyant light, Arin Sawyer presses onward. Each step takes him closer to a confrontation that will decide the fate of the ruins of Narthal and the legacy of the sorcerer King Lemikrul. In the dark and eerie dungeon, Arin Sawyer faces the skeletal guard with practiced tactics. He swiftly employs his time-tested strategy, knocking the undead down the stairs, creating an opening to advance further. With the weight-wielding shields, Arin's combat behavior showcases his agility and quick strikes. He deftly dodges the weak's attempts to bash him, avoiding their heavy blows with nimble footwork. Finally, with a resounding crash, Arin aims a devastating blow at the weak's temple, shattering its helm and rendering it motionless. After defeating the undead, Arin takes a moment to heal, preparing for the distant confrontation with Lemikrul, knowing the battle lies far ahead. The ruins of Narthal stand as a haunting testament to a bygone era, shrouded in mystery and ancient secrets. The crumbling structures, once majestic and grand, now weathered by the relentless passage of time, evoke a sense of melancholic beauty. As Arin Sawyer ventures deeper into the ruins, the air thickens with an otherworldly aura. Glowing crystals emerge from the walls and ceilings like ethereal stalactites and stalagmites, casting a mesmerizing sky blue hue that illuminates the darkness. Each step echoes through the desolate halls, whispering tales of a forgotten past. The walls bear faded murals and inscriptions, recounting the triumphs and tragedies of a lost civilization. Symbols of power and ancient magic adorn the surfaces, hinting at the once great sorcery that once permeated these halls. Arin's footsteps disturb layers of dust, causing it to dance in the faint glow of the crystals. As he saunters further, he encounters remnants of long-abandoned rooms, their decay telling stories of battles fought and victories won. This room, once a place of grandeur and royalty, now hosts only memories of a long-lost empire. Arin can't help but wonder about the lives that once thrived within these walls and the secrets they held. Yet, among the beauty of the crystals and the melancholy of the ruins, danger lurks. The presence of rats scurrying through the darkness and the undead that arise from their slumber serve as constant reminders of the perilous journey Arin faces. Arin enters a vast and ominous chamber, its centerpiece a bottomless pit sunken into the floor, a chasm that seems to descend into darkness forever. With his trusty hammer in hand, he cautiously approaches the pit's edge, dealing swift blows to any potential dangers lurking in the shadows. Arin's keen eye searches for hidden treasures amidst the eerie ambiance. Leaving the pit room, he spots a lone weight further down the hall. With a wave of his hand, he beckons As the weight advances, unaware of its imminent doom, Arin readies his hammer to deliver a devastating blow. Arin's role as a combat cleric proves advantageous in the face of the undead horde. His divine abilities allow him to heal himself even amidst the most intense battles, granting him the endurance to persevere through the trials that await him. With each encounter, time becomes the undead's greatest adversary. Arin's swift strikes and agile maneuvers leave his foes shattered and defeated, their bones crushed under the unyielding force of his hammer. The combat cleric exhibits unmatched skill and determination, conquering each trial with a ferocity that commands respect. The echoes of battle reverberate through the ancient halls as Arin Sawyer smashes his foes to smithereens. The ruins of Narthal bear witness to his prowess, their walls trembling with the power and intensity of his every strike. The Divergence of Dread, a comparative analysis of Draugr, skeletons, and wights. These eerie entities, born of ancient lore and dark magic, are bound by the threads of the arcane, yet each treads a distinct path in the tapestry of malevolence and mystique. As we embark on this journey of comparative analysis, we shall unravel the essence of these enigmatic beings, exploring the very fabric of their existence and the terror they evoke. The Draugr. Asterisk. First and foremost, the Draugr, whispered to existence from the ancient tombs of Nordic crypts, embodies the harrowing remnants of warriors long past. These dread specters, shrouded in ancient Nordic history, rise from their slumber as reanimated corpses, their souls seemingly bound to an unending vigil. A haunting hybrid of the living and the dead, the Draugr exude a malevolence born of their untold suffering and a desire for eternal guardianship over their ancestral resting places. Clad in tattered burial garbs, the Draugr wield ancient weapons with eerie proficiency, reminiscing of their valorous days in battle. Unyielding and relentless, they wield an array of destructive shouts that channel the very essence of their formidable Nordic lineage. Beware, for these ethereal warriors harbor an insidious thirst for vengeance against those who dare to disturb their solemn repose. The Skeletons. Asterisk. From the musty catacombs to forgotten dungeons, the skeletons emerge as a stark contrast to the Draugr's spectral splendor. These bare-boned apparitions, mere remnants of their once living selves, tread the path of undeath in a state of perpetual macabre inertia. Their desolate existence offers a visage of death unadorned, lacking the ethereal aura that envelops their Draugr brethren. Animated by dark sorcery or the flicker of lingering malevolence, skeletons stand as an unholy testament to the power of necromancy. In their skeletal frames lies the grotesque semblance of humanity, their movements rigid and hauntingly systematic. Armed with rusted blades or bows, they serve as mindless guardians to forbidden tombs and labyrinthine crypts. The Whites. Asterisk. Among the trinity of terror, the Whites emerge as a more enigmatic and diverse breed. Ranging from the sinister Crypt Wight to the malevolent White Exalter, these abominable creatures find their roots in the annals of Tamrielic history. Unlike the Draugr and skeletons, Whites hold a sentient awareness of their surroundings, donning spectral armor and wielding various weapons, tailored to their individual nature. Born from the wicked conjunction of necromancy and maleficent intent, the Whites walk a fine line between the living and the dead. Their appearance is diverse, reflecting their unique attributes and abilities. Some bear the mantle of frosty corruption, dealing chilling frost damage, while others channel the essence of poison, sowing dread through toxic affliction. In Bethesda's universe, where high fantasy flourishes, the Draugr, skeletons, and Whites stand as emblematic embodiments of the macabre and mystical. The Draugr rise from Nordic crypts, guarding their ancestral legacy with fierce determination. Skeletons, bereft of flesh, lurk in forgotten recesses as grim reminders of necromantic arts. Whites, masters of spectral malevolence, manifest with a diversity of abilities, fueled by dark intent. Together, these creatures evoke a sense of dread and awe.